4, right? So checking what? 2 left greater than the maximum. In our case, this is to compare what? 127 minus 4. Is 2 greater than 127 minus 4? No. So this check is failing. So you want it to fail in the sense that then only your addition is successful. If this is true, you are going to throw an exception. You see that? So you're thinking like in a negative way. So if right is greater than 0, you're checking what? If this is true. If this is true, you're going to throw an exception. If this is false, you're going to come out of the if statement and return what? Left plus right. So which means you're going to return 2 plus 4, which is 6. Alright? So only if you pass say 120 and 10, you're going to check what? 120 is greater than 127 minus 10. And 120 is greater than 127 minus 10. So which means you're going to, within the if block, so you're going to throw new arithmetic exception. So you're not going to come out of this because you're returning, once you throw, the control goes out of this function. Okay?
So you got to make a function for each one of those.
You make a function for each of the arithmetic operations and then you have to combine them.
Okay.
Okay? And then, so that's how you do it. So you print out the object. Okay, so you should have done this in 118 or your programming class. So this is the name of the exception class you want to catch, which is arithmetic exception. Then what are the object name you want to give, and write a print statement. Okay. Now let's see if you can do a subtraction. Can you do subtraction? Same logic. So check if right is greater than 0. So when you subtract, right? Same idea, left minus right. Okay? If right is greater than 0, right? So if when you subtract, what you are doing? You are decreasing, right? But if right is greater than 0, the whole value is going to reduce further, right? Right is greater than 0, the whole value is going to reduce further, yes or no?
Yes.
So for example, if you have 10 and you are subtracting by 20, as long as this is greater than 0, the overall value is going to only reduce.
Right.
Right? So which one you have to, if it's going to, overall value is going to reduce, you want to check with min or max?
Max. Minimum.
Overall value is going to reduce, it's going to go towards only the minimum, right? If I'm going to reduce something, it's going to go towards the minimum, not to the maximum.
Okay, I see.
So you want to check what? Left minus right is less than minimum. That's how you decide whether you want to compare this with minimum or maximum. If right is greater than 0, right? The overall value is going to only like this, 10 minus 20. The overall value is going to only become less than, is going to reduce, right? So you're going to check with the minimum. You see that? If so, okay, so this means what? You're going to check left minus right less than minimum. That is equal to comparing what? Left get less than min plus right. Why? Same as this, sending the other side. Okay? And this is not going to go through. Why? This is greater than 0, right? And minimum is you're bringing in towards this range. You did that in the modular exponentiation, min to max. You're adding something, right? So you're bringing in inside this range, so everything should be fine. Okay? So let's see the other way. If right is less than 0, negative. If right is less than, let's say 10 minus 20. The overall sum is going to only what? Increase. Right? So you're going to check if it's going to be greater than max. So which makes you to check what? Left greater than max plus right. Okay? So try to write like this and try to understand why the code does that. Okay? So that will give you understanding why we have to check like this. Okay? So we'll start here. Max multiplication will be involved. So we'll start